I was born and raised in Houston, and more specifically in the Fifth Ward community. I would see my mother and my father leave plates of food on the back porch for people who were homeless. When I became pastor, I knew that something had to happen that was going to change this community. I got involved with Houston Habitat for Humanity when it was in its embryonic stages. Some guys from Rice University were retiring, were looking for something to do, and they had heard about the work that Jimmy Carter was doing with Habitat and decided to start a Houston affiliate. When they were building their first house, they built it here in Fifth Ward. Carl Umland came by my office because there had been some theft in the properties they were building.
I first met Harvey through a situation we encountered at our first house on Raleigh Street. We'd framed the house, we put Romex and windows in, and then we went home very self-satisfied with our work and came back and the windows and the Romex were gone. So we replaced them and then we put a fence up and a guard dog. Came back and the windows and the Romex and the fence and the guard dog were gone. So we knew we needed some help. Councilmember McGowan connected us with Reverend Clemons, and everything changed. I don't know who he talked to, but things stopped disappearing. So that initial introduction launched the Carl and Harvey show, a unique combination with Harvey providing inspiration and the big vision, Carl providing the management.
My friendship with Carl Umland is extensive. I said, we need a diverse community, all incomes, all ethnicities. And I agreed to work with Habitat if he would agree to work with me to start an organization to do that. And that organization is the Fifth Ward Community Redevelopment Corporation. Once a month, we would all go to the alley and we'd have dinner together. We would argue about what Habitat houses ought to look like and what they should have in them. I remember the first Habitat houses we built didn't have any air conditioners in Houston, Texas. And I was like, Carl, come on, man, are you crazy? It's amazing how much sense you can make when you're with friends.
Reverend Clemons has an architecture background, so it was an arena that he was familiar with and was able to put together programming that would allow the Fifth Ward Community Redevelopment Corporation, along with Habitat, to bring housing opportunities for those people who thought that housing was out of reach.
We've built now over 400 single-family homes and 28 units of family housing, refurbished the deluxe theater. We've built several community parks. We just purchased the old St. Elizabeth Hospital. It will be 110 units of affordable housing. That does not even address the homes that we built with Habitat for Humanity. So when you look at our community now, it's a community that shows new birth, rebirth, and the diversity.
I think Harvey is a great candidate for this award because he's a catalyst for the community. He honors what Carl Umland represented and did for Habitat and for our city.
Reverend Clemons has a giving spirit and continues to bring all of the opportunities and his learnings back to this community to help us make Fifth Ward a better place for people to live, work, play, and if you ask him, he'll say worship as well.